falling asleep, man.
All right, I got a whole couch to myself. Do I sit here or do I sit there?
They sit in the middle, so you
it looks better on camera.
Probably the middle.
Okay. All right. Thanks for joining me on this video today. All right. I guess you guys are waiting on what the question is going to be. So, Chick-fil-A is ordered to pay $4.4 million on a settled class action lawsuit over alleged inflated delivery prices. Apparently, they promised customers on their app that they would have either low or no delivery fees, but customers noticed that the prices of the items themselves were actually more expensive than normal. So, do you think you are entitled to financial compensation? And also,
they all do
doesn't every place do this?
Yeah, that way no delivery fee just costs $25 for your Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Yeah.
Isn't it DoorDash? Is it DoorDash? Delivers Chick-fil-A?
Yeah. At one point, Chick-fil-A had their own app.
They had their own stuff for a while too.
Yeah.
I don't know this.
Yeah, I remember ordering through, and I do remember paying like $21 just for a coffee and a breakfast sandwich. But I figured that's just what I'm saying is I expected that because you're paying for the convenience of it.
It was always ridiculous, though. It's like, how was my $6 sandwich and my $4 coffee $27 after delivery? It's like, what?
Yeah, and it turns out that they were actually, I guess they were promising people that were using the app that they were going to have no delivery fees, which was true, but then they just tacked on those delivery fees onto the items themselves. Do you think they should be allowed to do that? Do you think they should be sued over that? Or I don't know.
It's misleading people, then yeah, probably, but I'm not a corporate lawyer. I don't know any of that.
Isn't that why they get in trouble, though, for misleading?
I mean, yeah,
isn't that what all class action lawsuits mostly are about when it's like that? Something's misleading or
or hurt somebody.
Or hurt somebody.
Yeah, I feel like they would have been better off just not saying anything. Just when people go to the app, they just notice that there's no delivery fees, but everything is slightly more expensive.
It's
and
a marketing thing, though.
Yeah,
Order from them.
That is true. And they probably, they probably made way more in profit for that $4 million to hurt them.
And their app game, man, they have been ahead of the curve for years on their app game.
Yeah. I think they said that.
Yeah, I used to be like a red member.
Yeah.
Their rewards program's pretty good because they were the first to do like the pickup curbside, and they had it like really good, all the numbered spots and tap here. You guys know? Do you ever use it now?
I used to.
Now it does GPS to know when you're close to start cooking instead of waiting until you're there, which is way better.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You can sit at the table, order like with your table number, and they'll bring it right to you.
Which is probably the last time. I haven't eaten Chick-fil-A since before the pandemic.
Yeah, and McDonald's started doing that, and Taco Bell. I think they started doing that too. Last couple times I've been in Taco Bell, they won't even take your order.
I love Taco Bell, but the inside is a joke.
Yeah.
The inside?
Yeah, there's like
they don't want
there.
Yeah, they want you to order
it's
off
all
the,
like a kiosk.
Yeah.
And they could care less if you're inside or not.
I like the kiosk though because I like being able to see all the different parts of the menu. You can see what stuff costs more easily, and you can see things that might not be brought to your attention, kind of thing. I like the kiosk. You don't have to wait as long.
I like being able to customize my own food.
Yeah.
It's easier on the kiosk thing.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the app and the kiosks though.
It's more convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do always, when there was a person behind the counter, I always, especially when you walk in and there's nobody else in front of you, so you feel like you gotta order right away, or else you're like, I don't know, you're just holding up everyone's time. So you just kind of glance at the menu real quick and just kind of order something real fast instead of taking your time. So it kind of does make sense what you said. What?
That's at Starbucks. I just order off menu. If I go inside or through the drive-thru, I 100% order off menu or on menu.
Yeah.
If I do it from the app, I order how I want.
They've been investing a lot in that too. Starbucks is saying all these customizations really slows down, like trying to invent better machines to make them custom or on the fly. Everyone on the app will add this, take this off, and it's not a large black coffee.
Yeah, that adds to the waiting times. Isn't that why McDonald's, they shortened their menu? Because McDonald's used to have a way bigger menu.
Well, I think the pandemic also made these restaurants realize they didn't need.
Yeah. But I feel like
all day breakfast.
All day breakfast, yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool, yeah.
The bagel sandwiches, I miss that. But sometimes, though, I do feel like they still use COVID as like a scapegoat a little bit to get away with things that they wanted to get away. You know what I'm saying? Like things that they were wanting to cut out, but they were afraid to. But now they're like, oh, because of COVID.
Remember before COVID, it was always like the wireless carriers, like we can limit your bandwidth so everybody can have access to everything. Then they took all that stuff off and everybody was fine.
It was fine.
It was just to be able to charge you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, so back to the stuff. It turns out like everyone that was involved in it is entitled to $29 or something like that. So you think
Really? When you just have to go fill out a form?
yeah.
You have to
But you know what? That's $29 more than you had before.
Because usually those forms take like what, maybe a couple minutes to fill out.
Yeah.
You have to prove though, like that you.
I don't know what you
You
need.
probably have to prove in some sort that you were impacted by it.
Yeah. And if you have the app, you can probably go to your previous form. It's probably really easy to prove.
Yeah.
But I don't know. They took down the Chick-fil-A app quite a while ago, didn't they? Now
I don't know.
The Chick-fil-A app?
Yeah,
No,
I thought they.
it's going
Is it
strong,
still? Is
yeah.
it? I didn't know that. I thought they just converted everything over to DoorDash. So now DoorDash is.
I don't know for the delivery if they do their own thing.
Oh wow.
No, yeah, when you do the deliver to me, it
Does it tell
says
you?
powered by DoorDash or something.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
DoorDash
Yeah,
delivery.
DoorDash actually.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's just through them.
Yeah, I don't do it anymore. So that's why I don't know because it's just way too expensive.
It's so expensive
It's
for the
just-
exact same thing.
Yeah.
And in my experience too, on the DoorDash stuff, half the time it's cold. They get lost or something on the way. They got like 4 stops on the way.
Yeah.
It's not enjoyable.
I've had food delivered to the wrong doorstep before, and I had to call, and then it's a pain because you don't always see the driver's information and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You got to call them, you got to hope that they answered, and hope they can turn around and go get your food and bring it to you, and then hopefully it's still somewhat enjoyable by the time you get it.
Or the people who get it are like, this isn't us.
Yeah.
Not here, but the old.
Wasn't
office.
that? It was making its round amongst delivery people how they're eating your food on the way.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then is your bag sealed or not? And people only want to get the sealed bags because those fries are pretty hot and fresh. Once they have fuel, they'll never know.
Is that
Which
why-
is probably true. They would never know.
Is that why they do that? Because now when I go to Taco Bell, even the
I
drink
think
is
it's a big part of it.
That's a big part of it,
even
yeah.
the drink is sealed up. Like they have the tape over the whole straw hole.
I think that's why. So people, I never thought of that until someone said that.
Yeah,
Now I think about it.
that makes
Very
sense.
tempting.
Yeah, you get in that car and they're actually like the hot, fresh fries.
Side
I just
of,
want to have some.
side of the internet I'm on. Like,
Oh,
I've seen
jeez.
some,
What? The side of the internet.
I've seen some funny stuff where people like
Twitter,
some
Reddit. right?
NSF done, like
Yeah.
Twitter stuff
Yeah.
where it's just somebody like they just say something dumb and then F you, and then they eat their order, then they deliver it to their front door. And it's just, yeah. But usually they get fired after that. They can't deliver on DoorDash anymore. But
Yeah.
It's a fair consequence.
yeah.
Leave the empty stuff at the doorstep.
No. But yeah. Anyways, I don't know.
The
So,
side of the internet you're on.
yeah. So do you think everywhere is guilty of this? Do you think everyone's entitled to some sort of compensation, or do you think it's?
I don't really know how much misleading really went on.
Yeah.
Isn't it like buyers beware too, kind of
Yeah.
concept?
Yeah, because like before you place, and that's what my thought was, because before you place the order, you see the total, but you still were like, I don't care, I'm eating
Right.
this. That's good. But anyway, I don't know, but somehow they won. They were still able to make a good argument and get $30 a piece. But I don't know. I just thought it was
That's
interesting.
like one delivery.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't have anything more on this.
That's about it.
All right.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Pretty.